Hey there, I'm Robert Kennedy, the third RK3, and today's verses comes from Numbers 13, verse 20. In the New King James Version, it says, "Whether the land is rich or poor, and whether there are forests there or not, be of good courage, and bring some fruit of the land. Now the time was the season of the first ripe grapes." This is when the Israelites are just on the precipice or just on the edge of Canaan. And so Moses decides to put together a band of spies and send them to check out the land. He's sending them to check out whether or not the land was good or fertile. He's telling them to check out the people there. He's telling them to check out whether they were strong, whether they were rich, or whether they were poor. Now, the job of a spy is to stay or remain undetected as you go through this land so as not to raise suspicions that people are on the edge of the property or on the land coming in. But here's the thing. Moses already knew that this land was promised to them. He wasn't telling them to go in and check out whether or not this thing is inhabitable for us. He wasn't telling them to go look at the houses in the neighborhood and see what type of neighborhood it was and whether we can live there or not. He sent them knowing that the land had already been promised, and their only job was to check out what it was like so they knew what they needed to do once they inhabited. As a matter of fact, Moses had previous intel, and he said, hey, it's fruit season in that land. It's fruit season in that neighborhood. It's fruit season in that development. So when you go, listen, be courageous. You don't have to worry about a thing. Be courageous and bring some fruit back for us so that we know that you checked out the neighborhood. I don't know what's happening in your life. I don't know if you understand what promises that God has given to you, but if you're able to grab hold of his promises, if you're able to see the land, the neighborhood, the development that he has for you, then you can go forward. Be strong and of good courage. And as a matter of fact, when you go and check it out, grab some fruit because God has already promised that for you. I'll see you again in the next Bible verses.